Welcome to the FCICA Product Webinar Series. We are pleased to have Matt Sorensen of Koster American Corporation with us today. Matt, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Lizzie. Thanks for that wonderful introduction, and thank all of you for taking part in our webinar today. I want to welcome everyone to the webinar on Koster's cementitious underlayments. Today we'll be covering a variety of our products offered by Koster for use on all kinds of projects. I'll be presenting to you the Koster Level Strong SLU, Level Strong Skim Coat, and Koster SL Turbo. Now the picture you're seeing now in the presentation is our powder production facility at Koster USA's headquarters here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. The construction of this plant, which was built about 2 years ago, allows us to develop, produce, and perform quality control on Koster cementitious underlayments here in the United States. Along with the Koster VAP 12000 moisture mitigation systems and our MPE and UC resinous flooring systems, which are manufactured here, we can provide a full systems approach based off of production in the United States. Starting today on cementitious underlayments, they can basically be split into two types: thinly applied skimming materials and higher build self-leveling materials. We'll be going into detail about both and where one may be more commonly used than the other. Skim coat products generally do not contain aggregate, so the material can be spread to zero thickness. These products are normally used to fill deformities and imperfections in the substrate before finished flooring is installed. Skim coats are not usually installed at thicknesses greater than 1/4 to 1 inch per layer, depending on the manufacturer. One of the more common uses for skim coat is as a blotter layer. Blotter layers are commonly used over non-porous substrates such as epoxy floors or the Koster VAP 12000 moisture mitigation coating to provide a porous substrate which allows the adhesive to properly dry for ideal performance. This layer may or may not be necessary depending on the adhesive, substrate, and type of flooring used. Skim coat materials are used on almost every project, primarily to provide a cost-effective, fast-drying, flat substrate ready to receive flooring. Self-leveling cementitious underlayments, or SLUs, are used to provide a fast-drying, hard, smooth substrate for finished flooring. Though these products can be used as blotter layers, they're more commonly used where more height is required to level or flatten floors. SLUs can be applied at thicknesses of up to 3 inches with the use of aggregate, a topic we will discuss later. Most can be installed down to a minimum of 1/8 of an inch. These products are either barrel mixed or pumped, are installed with a gauge rake or sled rake, and finished with a spike roller or smoother if necessary. Some of the common problems fixed with the use of cementitious underlayments can be seen here. Uneven floors can be made flat using self-leveling cementitious underlayment products. This is common, at cold joints or where two pores abut each other. As a reminder, cementitious underlayments like these should not be used in expansion joints or in moving cracks. Additionally, cracks in spalling concrete must be repaired before flooring is installed to prevent, telegraphing of these imperfections through to the finished flooring, creating issues for the customer or owner. The most common fields of application for cementitious underlayments are as shown: education facilities, healthcare, retail, and office space. Though these are the most common fields of application for cementitious underlayments, these products, especially skim coat materials, are used on almost every commercial or residential flooring project to provide an ideal substrate for the flooring system to be installed. Koster Level Strong is a product developed by Koster USA, which is produced at our facility in Virginia Beach. It's a low dust product with great working and healing times and is walkable very quickly after only 3 or 4 hours. Finished flooring and adhesive can be installed over the Koster Level Strong after 16 hours. It can be installed in layer thicknesses from a minimum of 1/8 inch to 1.5 inches per layer with no aggregate. This product is shrinkage compensated to dry crack-free, which means the expansion which occurs during hydration and initial curing of the product offsets any shrinkage which can be expected during drying, thereby eliminating shrinkage cracking. It creates a smooth, hard surface ready to receive any flooring adhesive. Koster Level Strong can be used over adhesive residue, VCT, and other substrate conditions when used in conjunction with the appropriate primer. With aggregate, the Level Strong can be installed in layers up to 3 inches thick. Deep fills are normally installed in 2 or 3 installation steps. First, the layer or layers with aggregate are installed to recover or add height, then a neat cap is installed on top to provide the smooth finished surface. Install a bed of angular stone aggregate with particle size between 1/2 and 3/4 inch at the desired depth for the first layer. Koster Level Strong is mixed and poured over this gravel bed. Allow the material to fill voids, consolidate, and de-air. After this process, normally about 10 to 15 minutes, the surface can be finished with a smoother if desired. The final layer is installed like a normal underlayment installation with a gauge rake or by setting gauge pins and finished with the appropriate tools. Between layers of the system, the hardened lower layer of Koster Level Strong is always primed with Koster SL primer before a layer is installed on top of it. Koster Level Strong Skim Coat is another product developed and manufactured by Koster USA. This silica-free, cost-effective product has great bond strength and is very simple to mix and spread. After installation, it is dry enough to receive adhesive in flooring after 30 to 60 minutes, depending on environmental conditions. The skim coat creates that smooth, hard surface required when installing resilient flooring. Koster SL Turbo is a highly flowable product with an amazing turnaround time. The product has great workability, good working time of upwards of 20 minutes, and will be ready to receive finished flooring after 2 hours or even less. Epoxy coatings can be installed over the SL Turbo just 2 hours after the material has been installed. It is a high-performance product which gains its strength early and has a total compressive strength of about 6,000 psi. The fast hardening and drying time allows the floor to be put back into service quickly, reducing downtime for installers and owners. At Koster, we provide products to complete your entire flooring system, from moisture mitigation primers to levelers which are ready to receive your finished floor. When any of these products are used with our VAP 2000 moisture mitigation system, the flooring system will be covered by our 15-year VAP 2000 system warranty. We're happy to serve you whenever you need us, with sales and technical support staff available 24/7. For more information about our products, you can reach out to the following people. For sales or pricing information or to place an order, you can send an email to info@kosterusa.com. That's info@kosterusa.com. Or call our national sales manager, Ray Hicks. His phone number is 401-829-0394. For technical information, questions about our system warranty, or information about training seminars, you can email techsupport@kosterusa.com. That's TECHSUPPORT@kosterusa.com, or call me directly at 757-689-1175. Technical data sheets, specifications, and other information, including a directory of local sales representatives and distributors across North America, can be found at our website, www.kosterusa.com. Additionally, we're currently offering a special on Koster Level Strong for attendees of this webinar. So please make sure to mention that when you email us or when you speak with Ray or myself. I want to say again how appreciative I am for all of you taking the time from your day to take part in our webinar. And I'd like to get Lizzie back in here and open up the floor to any questions which may have come in or any questions you may have. Thanks again.
Awesome. Thanks, Matt, for all of that great information about Koster's products. So, audience, we have plenty of time for questions. We probably won't go past 1:30, though. So, if you have anything that you'd like to ask Matt about the Koster products or subfloor leveling or whatever else you have questions about regarding these topics that I don't know about, go ahead and submit them. In the lower left side of your screen, there's a Q&A tab, and we can get to those questions right away. I do have one ready for you here, Matt.
Okay.
Where are these products manufactured?
So like I said, the Koster Level Strong Skim Coat and the Level Strong SLU, as well as our other Level Strong High Strength SLU, those are manufactured in our new facility here in Virginia Beach. Those have been developed here. The SL Turbo is a product that's made by our parent company in Germany. So we manufacture the entire flooring system from moisture mitigation primer or epoxy primer to the primer for the self-leveling underlayment all the way up to the top of the system here at our facility in Virginia Beach.
Great. Okay, another question. What are some suitable substrates to put these products over?
So these products are designed to be installed over a variety of substrates, both porous and non-porous. Over non-porous substrates such as moisture mitigation coatings or epoxy coatings or similar products like that, we use a acrylic primer. That's our Koster 06 primer, and we can install directly on top of that primer over any non-porous substrate. Porous substrates are there's a little more variety. When installing over porous substrates such as concrete or between lifts of cementitious underlayment or wooden subfloors, for example, we have a low solids primer, which we use. That's one component that's rolled down, penetrates, and creates a great bond between the leveler and the substrate. Additionally, the Level Strong and Level Strong skim coat can be installed over old cut pack adhesive residue, and VCT, among other flooring materials, which may be down on the substrate.
Okay. So you talked about doing fills with aggregate. Can these products be used in a deep fill application with aggregate?
Yes, certainly, Lizzie. Normally, the maximum installation thickness of the Level Strong products are about 1 1.5 inch. So when we add aggregate, we add it about a 1-to-1 ratio by volume, we can increase that by double to up to 3 inches. So we can greatly, first of all, lessen the amount of material used by using gravel, which is much more cost effective than using self-leveling material, as well as cutting down time, where in a normal installation you would have to do 1, 2, or 3 installation layers. You could do 1 installation layer to build up the thickness of 2 or 3 coats of material when it's not built up by using aggregate.
Okay, that makes sense. I have one last question here, and I'm not seeing anything else coming in from the audience, but while he's answering this last question, if you have anything that you'd like to ask about or comment on, go ahead and send that over. So, Matt, can the underlayments be mixed and installed using a pump?
Yes, that's a great question. Yes, the Level Strong SLU and SL Turbo can be mixed using underlayment pumps, where they'd be mixed in a hopper. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the use of underlayment pumps, but these can be mixed in a pump and spread using that equipment. It is much easier to spread and install material. Normally, it cuts any error that may occur in mixing time or mixing water or anything like that with the wrong mixing ratio. It cuts that right out, and the material is delivered directly on the floor to be spread. It's much less labor-intensive carrying buckets, more time efficient. There's no downtime between mixing when buckets are being moved in and out of the work area. So yes, they can be pumped. We do have several pumps that we've worked with kind of as a reference for pumps that we know will perform. If you do have any questions or would like to know a little bit more about that, feel free to send me an email or give me a call and I can share any of that information with you.
Excellent. That sounds great. Well, I am not seeing anything else coming through from our audience, so I think we are good to wrap up here. I know this one was pretty short, but Matt, you kept it nice and succinct and sweet. So definitely great to have your contact information up here on the screen. So if the audience has any other questions, they can reach out to you directly. Is there anything else that you would like to add about Koster or any other products?
I think that as the developing is going on of this new plant, we're going to be coming out with 3 or 4 different products for different suitabilities: exterior rated, heavy duty industrial coatings, flexible coatings, things like that are It can be either used with polishable toppings or overlays or underlayments. And I think it'll be a great time to get another one of these where we can hopefully get some more people in and spread the good word about the Koster products at that time. So hopefully we can do one of these again soon, and we can give you guys some more info.
Absolutely. We can definitely get you on the schedule again. Okay. Well, we can finish up here and let everyone get back to the rest of their day. Matt, thank you so much on behalf of FCICA for presenting today's webinar sponsored by Koster. You guys have some really great products, and I'm sure our contractors love to hear about that.
And thank you, Lizzie. Thank all of you guys for your attendance. And if you're listening later, thank you for your attention and listening. And again, thanks to FCICA for letting us do this.
Great. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your day.